Here we go again. Seventh drop. Maiden of Blackwater. Yuri Koizaka. Hopefully I said that right. But yeah, this is not the end of the game. Like I told you guys, there are 25 chapters in this game in total. But here we go again. Why? You got your friend, I think she's your friend, Miyu, back last episode, and now you going right back because you have this fixation of trying to find the whereabouts of, I want to say this is your Miyu's mother and everything. But yeah, we are back with some more Fatal Frame, Maiden of Blackwater. Now, I think she's either looking for her friend this time, or is she looking for signs of Miyu's mother. This game right here is definitely ghost fuel or horror fuel in general, because there ain't no way in heck I'm going to be going right back up to this mountain, to this shrine. See right there, I had to edit this part because I messed up so many times trying to snap that picture. Hisoka Chorus. Oh, I don't know how to say that name properly. My apologies. I know how to say it, but then I don't know how to say it right now. I'm tongue tied. But yeah, another picture of her. Yeah, I think Hisoka. Let me see. Hisoka's her friend. I think that's right. I think Hisoka's her friend. But overall, playing this game, if you want to play a simplistic in a sort of way horror game that does not involve guns, beating up demons and everything, I would recommend this game. It's one of the good games that back in the day when it was released on, I want to say Wii U. I think this was on Wii or Wii U first before it got ported over to the main consoles like PlayStation and Xbox, I believe. I cannot remember exactly, but yeah, I do remember this being on Wii or Wii U, because when I went over to one of my friend's house, they had the game. They said, yeah, this was a long time ago. I'm surprised I'm remembering this. Like, yeah, this game is alright, but it's really something you have to like have and spend time on, rather than just playing it, putting it down, putting it back, picking it back up like I'm doing and everything. But overall, you will definitely have some sort of respect for the Japanese horror once you play this game. Like, I would really like to know if this is directed strictly to the natives of Japan. Is y'all horror or shrines or anything like this really a thing in Japan? Do y'all like have maiden shrines? Do y'all really have like horror and this, that, and the third? I know there's a legend of some sort of woman. Can't remember the name. It's about a faceless woman or some sort. But yeah, I just need to know just for my own sanity, because I will be visiting Japan in the next couple years, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna be a tourist. I'm not gonna go there acting like a tourist, acting like a straight, jackass. There's no better way how to say it. I'm gonna go there, respect all the policies, this, that, and the third. If nobody knows how to speak English like that, that's fine. I know how to speak at least. If I had to give my Japanese level from novice to expert or fluent, really, I would say I'm more of the intermediate level of Japanese. I can understand it. I can speak it. The only thing I cannot do is write it properly, because kanjis throw me off at times. I could be writing one thing, but then it could mean a whole different thing in general. So I'll definitely try to get better at writing Japanese. But I just need to know, are y'all grave sites set up like this? Are y'all shrines set up like this? Is it really like lore and all that? Is there some sort of realism with this game to y'all everyday life and this, that, and the third? I just need to know. But for now, I'm gonna let you guys watch this. I gotta get some pause no diddy. There's some phlegm in my throat, and I don't want to hear it. I don't want y'all to hear this as I try to cough it up. I lie to you not. That little swamp area back there, I know I'm gonna have to revisit that a couple more times, but right now that little swamp area took too dang long. Now I gotta deal with these kids, spiritual kids and all that. They're gonna be running, but there is some significance to these kids. Yes, they are spirits, but at the same time, they are what I would call or dub little side quests. Like if there are ghosts that do not attack you, but you take a picture of them and everything, 9 out of 10, it's a little side quest that will reward you with health or some sort of improvement to your camera. So with those 3 little kids, since they did not attack me, they are a side quest. So you can branch off, do this little side quest if you can find out where the side quest can be activated at or pursued at. For example, right here, this is where this is where you can pick up the side quest with the three kids and everything. You go, well, I'm not gonna hit it right away because my little gamer instinct and everything, I always have to inspect everything. The game that got me onto just roaming around looking at everything, trying to unlock everything, the game that set me onto that path, honestly, Uncharted had me going around since, and I'm talking about Uncharted on the PS3, not the recent remasters and everything. I'm talking about that 07 Uncharted with Drake's Fortune and everything. PS3 console game originally. Yeah, I went around that before my original PlayStation account got deleted. I managed to platinum Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. I had so many platinums on my original PlayStation 3 account. It wasn't even funny. The whole trilogy of FF13 was platinumed. I somehow managed to platinum, and I know for a fact I will not be able to do this ever again, not in this lifetime. I managed to platinum Devil May Cry 4. Somehow, someway, I managed to platinum Devil May Cry 4. I nearly did platinum Max Payne 3, but I forget what mission it was that had me stuck. But getting back to this game, now I have the that little shrine I went to. Now I have the side quest. Now I just have to find little pictures right there. That's one. As I labeled right there, that's one of the pictures. And with that, you gain a little doll. Effigy doll. Yeah, there are 3 of them total. 3 kids, 3 dolls. So you have to go around, try to match up the photo as usual. I don't have to explain this to you all, possibly. Yeah, I go around. I look for the pictures. Line the pictures up that have that has the kid in it. I take a snapshot like this one right here. Lined it up. Boom. Number 2. Now, before I get to the 3rd one, there is something I did that you don't lose the side quest. You only lose the side quest when you beat the mission in general. But other than that, you do not lose the side quest. I do an action, a main story action that sets me on a path to continue the main story, but at the same time, it still gave me enough time. Where did you come from? Oh my god, I'm like running into that. That's annoying. I don't know how I ended up running into this woman. Trying to. That's another thing. When I get to Japan, a couple things I'm looking forward to besides the food and what else was I looking forward to going to Japan? Oh yeah, the food and the temples and all that. I'm looking forward to seeing shrine maidens. I believe they're called geishas. I hope they still have them and everything. And I'm looking forward to the big old tech spot. I think it's called in a city or something called Providence. There we go. I could be wrong. I'm probably messing this all up. Apologize. I'm American. Gotta understand. Some of us are in it, others are actually pure at heart. I'm one of those pure at hearts that just really just that is just I don't know how to describe myself. I describe myself in many different ways. Nerd, loser, loner. Yeah, that's me, and I got attacked. No, dodge. But overall, yeah, I'm looking forward to going to Japan in the next year or two. To actually experience the culture and everything. I should have ran up and do you have enough time? Yeah, I do. But nothing comes from retouching or dematerializing the shrine maidens unless it's a different shrine maiden at a different location. But other than that, many of the shrine maidens that you go for within this game, you don't really see right there at the crossroads that I went up to. Right, that's not the crossroad I was talking about, but yeah, there is a crossroads. Right here is the crossroads, and I'll talk more in a second.
Become a pillar as well.
Okay, so as I was saying, crossroads. Before I actually got to this little this boss fight right here, I could have went and got the last effigy doll, or I could have actually had came here. So I decided to come here. I thought when I played this that, dang, now I won't be able to do the little mini side quest to go get the other effigy doll. So I was gonna miss out on that reward, but that's not the case. Once I defeat this boss, and yeah, I will admit that her movement, even for a elderly spirit and everything, very nimble, very nimble. It threw me through a loop because sometimes I either get the perfect shot at times, or I literally mess up and I'm like, yeah, what the heck am I? What am I snapping at right here? But yeah, getting back to my little, hopefully, adventures right there. Yep, I keep on missing my shots. You can't miss your shots. And oh my god, that lady's sort of creepy. But yeah, getting back to my little rant. Like I said, looking forward to in Japan the geishas and the shrine maidens. Now I already know for a fact you cannot. Do not disturb the shrine maidens. Do not disturb them. I believe one of my friends who is he is Japanese, but he's Japanese American. So what his mother told him and he told me, we're not allowed to, like, I don't know, like, you can't like disturb the shrine maidens and everything. You can say hello and ask them obviously for permission to take photos with them if it's okay and all. But as far as that whole annoying aspect and everything, or disrespectful of things, you cannot do any of that. That's actually cause for dismissal from the area in general. You will not be able to revisit that area ever if you break any of that sort of law or action. So I will not be. I'll definitely be on my P's and Q's. Forget that. I'm not trying to face no sort of charges. Not anymore in this lifetime anyway. But yeah, once I finish off defeating this boss, we get back to the side quest. I find the last eulogy or effigy doll, and I end up going to the main boss. And we're gonna pick it up when I get to that part. When we get to that part.
A new pillar must be found.
Hisoka! Hisoka? Hisoka?
that I mean. This is what I mean. See, camera does not work. I did not read what I had to do and everything. So me, I was just being, me just bob and weave and everything at first. But yeah, I just decided, you know what? We're getting out of here. If your camera does not work, you get out. You get away. You turn back. You try to find land or something. Cause that right there, I believe that's the final boss, not the Rock. That's the final boss of this game and everything. So I'm not messing with it. I can't. The camera does not work. The camera does not work. That's the end of this part. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all later for another part. Well, next time, whenever, tomorrow, for another part. Bye bye.